John chapter 4, verse 7. A woman of Samaria came to draw water. Jesus said to her, "Give me a drink," for his disciples had gone away into the city to buy food. Then the Samaritan woman said to him, "How is it that you, being a Jew, and I, being a Samaritan woman, ask a drink from me? For Jews have no dealings with Samaritans." Verse 10 says, Jesus answered and said to her, "If you knew the gift of God, and who it is that says to you, 'Give me a drink,' then you would have asked him, and he would have given you the living water." The Samaritan woman is having an encounter with Jesus, and the first thing that comes to her mind is, I am not worth such an interaction. I have all factors against me. The first one is, you're a man, I'm a woman. You shouldn't be talking to me. Number two, I'm a Samaritan. Jews and Samaritans shouldn't be talking with each other. Number three, I'm a Gentile. You being Jewish, me being Gentile, we have nothing to talk about. Our cultural customs don't allow you and me to speak to each other. Another one, I know my lifestyle. I know what I've done. I know what I've been doing. So I'm not worth a Jewish man to come and approach me and talk to me. She sees every reason why she shouldn't be having an encounter with Jesus. Now, I love how this story ends because her life is transformed. And not just her life, but also the whole city is transformed. But the beauty of the story is the Samaritan woman represents you and I. How every time we have an encounter with Jesus, the first things that comes to our minds is why we are not worth it. I've looked at myself and I've asked myself, why would God love me? I mean, of all people in the world, I can think of many other people who have better qualifications than me. I can think of other people who can do greater and mightier things for God than me. Basically, not seeing myself as worthy of his love. But you see, the Bible also tells us that his love is unconditional, meaning his love for me is not conditional on what I do for him. Jesus doesn't need anything from me. He just needs me to accept that love. If you only knew the gift of God that he has given us, his son Jesus, and the access that he gives us through his son, then we wouldn't be spending so much time discounting ourselves, seeing ourselves as less than, asking ourselves, why would God love me? But we would spend that time accepting that love, basking in that love. One simple and hard thing at the same time I've had to learn over the last few years is to accept God's unconditional love. Accept it, period. And a lot of times it's I always come up with reasons why he shouldn't love me. I've done these mistakes. I have a bad history. I have this. I've done this. Oh, yesterday I didn't do this. There are people who are more talented, more gifted. There are several billion people in the world. Why would God love me? I'm sure he can find other people that he can love other than me. That's always a trick by the enemy. All we have to do is to accept God's love. Accept it, period. Don't see yourself as less than. Don't look at other people like they're better than you. No, Jesus loves you just the way you are. There's nothing you have to offer him. There's nothing you have to give him. All you have to do is accept his love.